You weren't the only one at the radio last weekend. Consuelo Bonilla was there to check out an event that's captured the attention of many, especially children. When it comes to bull or horse riding, all kids can do is watch, but mutton busting is a way for them to be part of the action. Consuelo went to the Nacogdoches Pro Rodeo and Steers Show to find out what mutton busting is all about. This antique store is unlike any other. It's personalized and filled with the most unique of antiques. Rachel's Antiques and Uniques is the place to find the neatest repurposed antiques. I went out this week to take a deeper look inside. Nothing is better than a bright, sunny day with food, family, and kites. That's right, kites. The Helping House of Nacogdoches hosted the 4th annual Kite Festival. Here's Alexis Morgan with the story. There's a new trend in town and it's going green. SFA is making a change to the schools to-go boxes. Here's Bianca Berlango with more. Summer is right around the corner, and that means fun and games in the oldest town in Texas. Stay tuned. The Recreation Center on the campus of Stephen F. Austin State University is more than just working out. Megan Sellers went behind the scenes of the Outdoor Pursuits Center at the Rec to find out what this office has to offer for the great outdoors. Here's what she found. There are some fans that go above and beyond to keep the things they love alive. For Harry Potter fans, the best way to keep the magical world alive is through a good game of Quidditch. Here's Casey Helms with the story. The Anne and Gwen Cole Art Center brings many works to Nacogdoches. They're currently displaying the works of Jerome Whitkin. Deal with the pain of the death of 20 family members in the Holocaust. He expressed his pain through his artwork. For East Texas Explorer, I'm Milana Davis. Meaning he shows human figure in his artwork. His work many times has realistic themes to them, such as cultural, political, and social issues. Whitkin's art is so well known that people traveled hours just to see it. A lot of his work also shows human pain. He always had an interest in human suffering and how people went through it. Much of this was shown through his Holocaust series, which took over 20 years to finish. Jerome Whitkin's works are also influenced by his own life experiences. A lot of Jerome's work is said to be dark and vulgar by some, but it is just how he expresses his views on the world. Courage, leadership, and strength. Those are just a few things in particular that U.S. soldiers must have. Frank Davis, Vietnam War veteran, has all of those qualities and more. Sergeant Davis had many jobs while protecting our country, some including infantryman, Morse code interpreter, and military policeman. Davis has also helped students in achieving American citizenship. He is now retired and has his own landscaping service. Frank Davis is a true hero, making a difference in our country and enriching lives around him. I'm Milana Davis for East Texas Explorer. Style and setup to it. She turns old items into something completely new, including old music sheets into new decor, as well as old utensils. Although Rachel carries some retail, most of the items she has found and repurposed. She loves to put together silver and glass with vintage pieces. She turns the simplest things into the prettiest decor.
That I sell at all types of different places. Okay. And then I create some of the things, but
she doesn't plan to stop repurposing anytime soon. I'm Milana Davis for East Texas Explorer. 1800s, it is still standing. It is the only passenger station on the old Houston West and East Texas Railroad line that hasn't been destroyed. It's been restored and remodeled. Passenger services stopped. The depot eventually got listed as a historic place on the National Register. Currently, it's hosting the National Reading Month exhibit, including The Little Engine That Could, The Polar Express, Train to Somewhere, and others. In a stitch, but she also works on embroidering too. She sets up the fabric and the machine, presses start, and lets the needle do the rest. That's not all that the Blackman family specializes in, though. Vinyl works are on the list, too. Chris Blackman makes it all happen.
I do different types of printing, from vinyl fusion to sublimation printing to DTG printing to vinyl decals. And I did it for a little while, then quit, and then got back into it.
Although it may be small, Gifts and Greeks has made a big difference.
We'll be back next time with more stories from around Nacogdoches.
And if you'd like to see this episode or other Jack TV shows, check out our YouTube channel at Jack TV SFA.
We'll see you next time on East Texas Explorer.